So we've got some formatting going on in here, starting to look a little bit more presentable, right? Not quite there just yet, but we've got the title, and the title looks really good. Now let's start getting into the data. The first thing that we're going to focus on here is the numeric data. I want to do some formatting on these currency amounts, right? Specifically, this data right here and this data right here. Those are currency amounts. We should have the currency symbols, right? Whatever your region happens to be, whether that's the dollar, the rupee, or whatever it happens to be, wherever you're located at around the world. We want some currency symbols in there. And we want the proper thousandths delimiter, the decimal, right? Whatever it happens to be. Let's do some formatting. Now, I'm going to go through a couple of options here. You get to choose what looks good, what's your preference. That's totally up to you, and what's going to make your data look the best. So what I like to do is first, let's focus on the top portion, right? I'm going to grab cells C5 to F5. Those are all my currency values within the main spreadsheet, right? That main monthly budget area. So with those highlighted, I can then go up to my home tab, and underneath the number section, this guy right here, we've got your currency style. I can click on the little down arrow. There's actually a couple different options for me to pick from. Yours might be in there. I've got English, United States. That's actually the one that I'm going to grab here. But there's United Kingdom, you got the euro, you got the Chinese yen, and so on, right? You got some more accounting formats actually down below there as well. So for mine, I'm going to go ahead and just grab the default, which was the English United States. Okay? That's mine. So once that's selected, I can now see that it's actually using what's called an accounting style. Okay? So if I look down at my data, I've now got the dollar symbol inside there. I've got the thousandths delimiter with a comma. I've got the dot for the decimal, and it's looking pretty good. I can now read that as these are dollar amounts. These are currency amounts. It looks pretty good. Now, there's something that I don't like about this. Although it reads now as currency, right? That looks good. But I feel like it's too busy. There's too much. It's just too big of a block of data. It's just, right? I want to make this, I want to give it some breathing room, right? So here's what I like to do. And again, this is a total option. This is a preference. You can decide if you like this or not. What I do is I format the first row and the last row just like that. Currency. Boom. It's got the currency symbol. It's got the proper delimiters inside there. Thousandths, comma, the decimal, whatever, right? Your specific region. But the middle section, this guy right here, that I don't need the dollar symbol. Although it's nice, it just looks too busy. So what I like to do, and again, total preference here, is I'm going to highlight that C6 to F9. So leaving out the first and last row. With that highlighted, once again, back to my home tab, back to the number section, and this time I'm going to use the comma style option. So if I give that a click, the little comma there, boop, the currency symbol is gone, right? I can extrapolate and determine that, oh, all of this is currency because that first row and last row is, but I've removed it from here. It's still kept the decimal, and if I had thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, then it would put in the appropriate comma or characters for you there as well. So for me, it just opens it up a little bit, gives it a little bit of breathing room. I think it's just that much more presentable. But once again, it's a total option. You get to decide how you want to do it. The key here is highlight your cells, number section, and turn on your currency styles. Try it out.